Good morning. I'm absolutely freezing. Freezing in my apartment. I usually sleep with the door open slightly with a little bit of AC on from my portable air conditioner. Because I can't sleep when I'm too hot. And then I just woke up and it's like 3 degrees outside, I guess. And I'm freezing. Just sipping on some creatine and electrolytes. I have a bike ride. I haven't decided if I'm actually gonna run for 15 minutes beforehand. My workouts have just been honestly like so random and I'm tired of it because it's a problem when I'm injured is like I can't do the things I normally do. So I really just am making up as I go and it's fine. I'm getting things done, but it's just really messing with my head. So I'm gonna get myself together. It's about 6:23. I don't know if that's backwards or not. And I'll probably start biking or running around 7. I don't really know what I'm doing today. I'll eat, I'll work out, but for both, I don't really know what I'm eating or what I'm doing for my workouts. So I guess we'll find out. So I just did a 15-minute run. Only 15 minutes. Yeah, well, I'm not even really supposed to be running right now, so my knees are feeling it already. But time to go upstairs and bike for 30 minutes. I'm gonna talk a bit while I bike, while everybody's passing me. As you saw by the thumbnail, the title, the whatever you want to call it, the video, I'm burnt out. And I don't really like to say that word because it gets thrown around a lot. But when you truly reach burnout, you really know what it feels like. I've had a lot of times in my life where I've been really close, but I always kind of picked it back up again and kept going. But right now, I just can't. But right now, it feels like no matter what I do, no matter how positive I talk to myself, it's just, everything's a struggle. When I got sick with like a stomach flu or something about a month ago, it really just didn't contribute, so I know I've been under eating, so I think the accumulation of that's just not helping either. And I know like once I start my training, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm okay. And then like halfway through, which is normal, you're like the other day, this is the stuff you don't see. Went to go do like lower body strength, hamstrings. I had to leave half an hour through because I was too hungry. Not even like too hungry, like I didn't even feel hungry. I just like had nothing in me. Like I was like, well, why would I risk myself here? Especially doing heavy compound lifts like a deadlift. And you're probably watching this and you're probably like, well, why are you biking right now? You know why I'm biking? It's because if I don't, my mental health is like absolutely poo. So, I mean, I'll talk more after this because I'm out of breath and I'm sure it's not enjoyable to watch. But I just want to say, like, I'm modifying things a lot. Especially because I'm injured. I'm just modifying more than I'd like to. But I know I have to listen to my body because if you watch my documentary, 2 years ago I suffered a life-threatening illness, and I just kept pushing through, and I just kept working out, and my body was like, why are you so stupid? Why are you doing this? So I'm not doing that this time, but I'm moving to move. I'm moving to clear my mind, and intensity's not there. Even though I'm out of breath, I'm not used to talking while biking. So before you're like, well,
just stop working out totally. No, that's not how it works. That's just going to contribute to the burnout. Have to do some movement because it's better than no movement. So I'm about 10 minutes and 50 seconds in. People are passing me, but am I concerned? No. Because I'm moving to move. I'm not just going to say, screw it. It's December. I'll just start in January. No. Still going to maintain my fitness. And I'll play it day by day, week by week. Burnout takes a while to come back from. And I've been struggling for, months now. Even for the last couple months, my workouts have been very modified. People think I probably work out all day. No. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours most every day. It's not like how it used to when I did CrossFit and I was like working out 5 hours a day. Going for half an hour here. And I'll talk to you a bit more later, but I just felt like this little chat helped me get through the 12 minutes because deep down I was dreading it. And I'm a big advocate of not speaking your thoughts because your thoughts become your words become your actions, but I still do believe there's also time and place to speak your thoughts. So it's not always healthy to keep them in. How the heck are people chatting on Zwift? Out of breath here. Like this. Can't imagine typing. I probably look like I'm a 3-year-old. I don't know how to write. Maybe they're experts and I'm still a doozy. Alright, 30 minutes done. I don't know if that even showed, but I'm gonna walk on my treadmill, cool down, shower the stickiness off me, breathe, etc., etc. I do sweat sometimes. It's rare, but sometimes. So, for my first meal, post-workout, I have a duck egg scrambled with some leftover ground beef. This is seriously just white rice flour and a little bit of egg whites, baking soda. And then leftover boiled chicken that I fried in the pan. Egg, beef, cooked in actually butter. I cooked in butter. Very thin chicken. And I top that in coconut oil. So that is what I'm eating, and I might have a little bit of honey after. Not sure yet. So I actually had a meeting at 11. It's now 12:15. I was having a small protein shake. Yeah, it was a good meeting. Potentially a new job. So now I have to go shadow a certain class at 6 a.m. tomorrow, which normally I don't work before my first workout in the morning, but I can always work out after, switch up the routine. Also, if you're wondering what this cut on my nose is, I've been wearing breathe rights every night while I sleep, and it's ripping my skin apart. So I need to get those ones that like, they have one sticker here and one there, and then it's like a bridge over your nose. I gotta get those. Anybody knows where to get them or what brand is better, let me know. I'm actually gonna go do some core at the gym. Maybe a little bit of ski erg to go with my core. It's probably gonna be 45 minutes max. But I'm gonna finish this. Well, it's pretty much already finished. Maybe have a little bit of coconut oil. But my food's been pretty random lately. It's always kind of random, but I've just been adding some more carbs here and there. My appetite has just been crazy the last 2 days because I think I've just been under eating for almost like a month ever since I barfed a month ago. Because also my colitis and such is flaring up. So yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about burnout because I don't remember much of what I said during my bike ride, but the term burnout is thrown around quite lightly, in my opinion. A lot of times I really get to that burnout point, but then, you know, things start to perk up a little bit, feel a bit better. And it's always this time of year. It's dark, it's gray, never getting any sunshine. Where I live, it's raining all the time at this point. It's cold. I just wanted to be transparent with you that I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling a lot. My gut issues have been pretty bad lately. The last 2 days, my stomach and such has been feeling a bit better, and I think that's why my appetite is just ravenous. I don't think I've ever been injured like this bad before, so I find my mental health goes down when I stop running. I'm not doing lower body squats really much with my quads other than biking. And this morning I wasn't even supposed to run, but I just needed something for my mental health. And my knees weren't too bad, so it was just more me testing my knees out. But I don't really know what I'm getting at here, but it's just like, it's hard. As somebody that's so driven for goals, it's really hard when you have to lay back, when you're told to slow down a little bit. And I'm hyper aware of myself. I know when I'm doing too much. It's hard to stop. I tell myself I'm not gonna run, and then I run. So for me, that's my biggest issue. And now that I have laid off, it's like, that's when burnout kicks in even more. I'm burnt out with my food. I'm not doing carnivore anymore. I'm still pretty low carb, but I'm kind of at that point also that if I want to fuel for performance, then I'm gonna need some carbs. I don't really care what anybody else says. In order for me to get enough calories, I need to have some carbs. My body is like rejecting fat right now. And I think that's a sign that 2 years of eating such high fat might not be working for me anymore. And that's when you have to change things and adapt. So what I'm saying with this message is that when you find yourself struggling, or you're exhausted, you're burnt out, you're tired, maybe that's a sign you just need to switch things up. So for me, that is switching up my diet. I'm eating chicken quite a bit, which I have not had chicken in like almost 2 years. I'm having pork tenderloin again. I don't ever have pork. I'm having duck eggs, and I feel good eating the duck eggs. I'm having butter. I'm having white rice again. I'm having honey again. I even had a small banana yesterday. So in order for me to get over that burnout of food, I'm switching it up. In terms of my workouts, well, I am getting a swim coach. I already have been in contact with her, so I have a swim coach for December, and I'm going to see how that goes because I've just been doing my own swim workouts, and I'm tired of it. I don't want to go to the pool and just swim the same workouts over and over again. I bought my bike trainer over here. Got rid of my other bike, so switching things up that way. I'm switching the days I do things on. Instead of doing deadlifts on Friday, I was doing them on Saturday. So doing little things like that, although I love routine and you might like routine as well, it's important that when you do feel that burnout, or even if you're not burnt out, you're just exhausted by the same thing every day, then maybe it's time, maybe it's a sign that you just need to switch it up. Me, also work burnout. I just had an interview with another gym to train clients at, to maybe do a couple group classes, because I'm kind of tired of what I'm doing right now. So I'm going on my way to try to find another job, honestly. And it's the time of year. Christmas is in like 27 days or something, maybe 25 the day this comes out, and I'm not going to be with my family on Christmas. So all of those things combined, it's a little bit depressing. I think the biggest thing that we have to try to do with burnout, me included, is the mindset. You just have to flip the mindset. Instead of moping around and being like, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, just tell yourself, no, I have energy. We're gonna get through this. Working out gives me energy, so I'm gonna go work out and I'm gonna feel better after. I don't like the food I'm eating. Well, maybe I'll switch it up to something else. Still healthy, but I'm gonna test out these foods. If my body doesn't like it, my body's gonna tell me. That's basically what I want to say on burnout without getting too detailed about it, because we all experience burnout differently, and I don't want to get too much into my personal life because it's my personal life. But I'm just gonna say that, yeah, at the moment I'm burnt out, and I don't throw that term around lightly at all. Sometimes I might feel exhausted or tired because I do have chronic fatigue, I have autoimmune, and just maybe burnout's a little bit easier for me to attract. I don't know. I'm not playing the victim. I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to figure out why I'm feeling extremely different lately. So I hope you found something useful out of that little blurb, my little rant. But overall, if you find something isn't working for you, that's a sign something needs to change. And I'm not only saying that for you, I'm saying it for myself. So I'm still kind of finding what needs to change. I know what needs to change. I'm just trying to put it in place. I have a lot of things that need to change, but again, not getting too much into my personal life. So I'm gonna go finish off with some core. Gonna go to the gym. It's a little sunny out right now, so I'm gonna go do that. Soak up the sun, call my mom, tell her about my interview. Just being real. Catch you soon. Just wrapped up my workout. I did about 40 minutes of work, of core, some push-ups, nothing too crazy. I hope you found something useful out of my video. I hope you're not going through burnout. I hope I will be back to training really hard very soon. So I'm just gonna end the vlog here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.